Forget it. Forget every single thing I said about Kurome being a psychopath. She's a freaking menace to society. This episode had a bunch of action. We didn't get to see S Death, one of the probably only times we won't see her with that much screen time. Pretty sure she'll have some more in the next episode, but this was an all-out fight between Night Raid and the Jaegers. They went all out, but I honestly think that this was a battle between Night Raid and Kurome, because while Akame's Murasame kills people in one slice, Kurome's Yatsufuza actually brings people back to life when she kills them, which it's freaking sick. It's just sick. You know why? Because who would literally kill their enemy and then use them as their puppets, and they have almost no will, and it's just wow. But Night Raid packed a good fight against them. They easily got wrecked. Tatsumi easily wrecked that 8-man, and then I think there's this other guy. A bunch of them were past people that Kurome killed. One was a traitor to the capital, a former general. One was a danger beast. One was another general of the capital. The agenda knew one was with a whip, but just dang. Why do you tease me? Why do you tease me when you give that backstory with the agenda, Akame Kill? Like, why do you tease me like that? Apparently the guy with the whip, Agenda knew her, and he was a really kind guy, but he died by the hands of Kurome, so Kurome brought him back as a puppet, and then Agenda sliced his head off in one punch, and then he cut right back up because they don't die. They're technically immortal unless you defeat Kurome or you completely slice them to pieces or make them immobile. So it was all out chaos. And then balls at the end of the episode. You know what he did? Once Akame and Leone completely wrecked that general and then him, they tore off his Imperial arms. Like he said, well, yeah, this thing is useless. You know what? Forget it then. He takes off that big canister on his back, he throws it all the way up, and then he says, I'll just blow everything up. And he has a little C4 detonator. Boom! He nukes the entire place. I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my god, he did not do that. It was complete chaos, and then Akame tried to fight against Kurome since they were sisters. Akame wants to get this over with quickly because it's the emotional fight stuff. They knew each other for a long time, and then they were apart from each other for a long time, so she just didn't want those emotions to get into the way. Mine got swallowed by a giant frog and almost got disintegrated because the frog's stomach acid it can disintegrate anything. And then Susanoo, he reminded me of Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho because he took this entirely new form and he almost like he was in demon mode. And what he can do, the Destagul that was shooting all those blasts, he shot one at Susanoo. Susanoo reflected it back with his mirror of Yada, and then it completely deflected and disintegrated the Destagul. We're like, whoa! He has this big mirror behind him, and he can fly, and he's regenerative, so that was just cool. I like Susanoo. And then Lubbock's going like, okay, I gotta be useful in this. I gotta be useful. I need an agenda to catch me doing that, so I can confess my feelings to her, or else Susanoo, he might get me. He might get her first, which is probably cool. It's not cool, but it's probably sad if that happens. That moment you realize that an Imperial Arms has more action than you. That's just dang. That's just wow. Don't even try. But this was a good episode. Give it a 9 out of 10, and it was really nice. Can't wait to see what episode 17 has in store for us. So that's all I have for this. Hope you guys liked the review. If you did, thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to comment, hit that like button, social, and subscribe to my channel for more anime and gaming if you guys like that too. And be sure to follow me on Twitter, be in the description, stay connected and stuff. And until we meet again.